Hello guys, I'm a Skoda Rapid owner and I had this problem of my car AC vents and the lures getting broken very often. So recently I did some trials, spent some money. I found out that it can be easily repaired. I'm basically an engineer working for a multinational company which sells very precision parts to automotive sector. So I could find out the real issue with these lures. Let's take a look at what I have in front of me. The whole thing is dismantled and I just want to explain certain stuff. These are the lures. There are five, supposed to be five. I can just give an example. It looks like this. This is the real stuff. There are five here. I just took out three of them. This is the knob lure and there are many other lures. So five of them. The grill, I call this as the grill. The lures, five of them. And the lure rod, or we say the lure holder, we call this. Outer frame, the main vent. This is how it looks like. So I repeat, lures, the three of them, lure knob, and we have actually five of them in the assembly. Lure grill, the frame, and the AC vent. I have this stuff called the lure holder or lure rod. Okay. Then there is this stuff. There's a small orange color rod which I saw it in this lure. It actually comes at the back side at this position, like that. But when I bought a new one, I couldn't see that. So here comes the new one. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lures. The front of the one, this one is the lure knob. Yeah, the same stuff. And the lure rod, which or lure holder. You can see how it works. I go behind and I just turn like this, the lure turn. This is how exactly it happens here. What happens is, when things don't work and you try to push this harder, the lure which is pivoted here tends to come out. There are pivots here, you can see. There are pivots here. Top pivot, below pivot. Top pivot, bottom pivot, I call that. So when you tilt like this, it is actually rotating on the pivots there. So I want to show you the first stuff. You can see these 5 pins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lures. Bottom also there are 5 slots. So this stuff, these lures actually go one end here and one end on the bottom. You can see the bottom. But what happens is, this bottom, see, you can see here. What happens is, after you fix the lures, the company gives you the lures like this. But if this rod is not fitted properly here, if it is not properly fitted here, the lure slips out when you press the lure knob, and that's it. Slowly, one by one, gets broken. The easy fix is, if you have this rod, take out the rod, fix it with glue, quick fix, very quick, or even something of an epoxy, and make it stronger, because it's very unlikely it can come out from this pin. The most likely it is going to slip out from here. So what I did, the hack is like this. I bought a new one. I couldn't see the orange rod here. Maybe they didn't assemble it. I took some M-seal, the epoxy compound, small M-seal, you mix up two stuff, and build up a little bit of metal here. Look like this. I build up a little bit of metal here, so that even if I push this harder, my kids or anybody push it harder, it cannot come out of this place. So yesterday night I fixed this M-seal epoxy, and it is very hard now. Morning I'm checking it up. It is all working properly. I'm ready to go. So I just want to show you the box yesterday I bought. The broken one I showed you yesterday. I didn't want to assemble it again because there are stuff I have done there. So this is the box I bought yesterday. The whole thing came out like this. What I recommend you is, whenever you buy this whole stuff, the whole stuff is assembled. I'll show you how it is assembled. Take it out, do this rebuilding and assemble it back. So you have a problem-free AC vent, no breakage, nothing. So that's why I did. I bought it from them. I dismantled the whole stuff. I can show you how it is fixed back. Goes like this. So there's a knob here and there's a knob here. So you should be careful a little bit. Press it and knock it out. So it's pivoted on both sides, here and here. These are like this, clean. Okay. Then we have this frame. This is the old one which I used up here. This is a new one which I bought yesterday. You can see these hooks here. You got to snap it right there. Yeah, just now I assembled the whole stuff. It's all snapped here. There are 8 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 here, plus the bottom 2. So this is a complete assembly. I put the frame in. Everything works fine. This is this vent which will control this air from coming from the AC, and these are the lures. So now look at it, how it's all done. It works like this, no problem. It is looking perfect, no shake and nothing, and everything works fine. So this is how we fix up. And my suggestion is, when you buy Skoda Rapid or Volkswagen Vento, you can ask the technicians to take it out, and you can do this stuff behind, as I showed you. Most important is, if you see this kind of a yellow orange color rod, then you have to only put some glue and stick onto the refit it onto the slot there. If you don't see it, then you need to put that epoxy in here. Thank you guys. I think I give a hack. I hope Skoda or Volkswagen looks at it and try to improve the design. There's something else I want to add. Let's take you already used up and something is broken, but you can't rebuild it. The louvers looks like this. You can see the bottom pivot here and the top pivot here. This is a projection, this is a depression. What can happen is, when it breaks, this whole round stuff, the wall, can crack off. I can show you an example. It actually cracked off, and then I put a little bit of epoxy here. I used M-seal and I rebuilt it. Actually the wall was cracked because when somebody push from here, the knob, when you push it from here, this wall will just knock it off. So I rebuilt this and I made a new lever. Most important is this leg, a small piece of thing, which is a very weak design. It's a very weak design. All the levers have got this. This basically the small leg which connects to this. I can show you how it works. It connects to this like this. It snaps inside. That's it. So I'll show you again. It snaps inside. All the levers, if you fix it up, it'll pivot here like this, called the lever rod. So all the levers, but very important, if this is broken, then it's a problem. But this has to be intact. If this is not good, then if this is broken here, then you rebuild it like that. Okay, so you can repair it at home. You guys have any problem, please send some message to me at my YouTube.